Hey, Lucy.
Hey, Lucy. Hi, Lucy.
Hi, Lucy's how everyone greets her when they see her at school or in the street. All of the children ask her, what time today will you and Sister Grace meet? Hi, Lucy's how everyone greets her. There's always a thought in her head. She's always got a question or some kind of story to tell. You are our friend Lucy. We like to listen to what you say. You teach us things that are good and help us grow in our faith. With you we have fun, Lucy. We love to watch your show. And when we hear the bell, we know you have to go. Jesus smiles when he sees her make an effort in all she can. Lucy, we want to be your friends so you can teach us to love him.
Sister Grace, I have to tell you something.
Hey, how are you, Lucy?
I just came to tell you something, Sister Grace. I really gotta get it off my chest.
All right,
Just something
Lucy.
I
Wait,
gotta
hold on.
tell you.
Yeah, tell me. Hold on, let me listen. You look really upset.
Yeah, so I just came to tell you that this whole being holy and being a saint thing, it's just not for me, okay, Sister Grace? I just decided, okay, that I can't be a saint
Wait,
and I
wait,
can't
wait,
be
come-
holy because I've got too many bad stuff and I've got too many defects, okay? So I'm just going. Bye, Sister
Wait,
Grace.
Lucy. Hold on,
I just
hold
can't do
on.
it.
Come here. You just wait a second there. Calm
Why?
down, calm down.
Just can't be holy, Sister Grace.
No,
It's so
don't say
hard.
that. It's not true. It's
I
not
can't
true.
do it. It's impossible.
It's not impossible.
For me it is.
It's not impossible. God can do everything, Lucy.
I've got so many bad stuff.
Lucy, you know what? The saints weren't born saints.
Yeah, they were, Sister
No,
Grace.
they weren't born
Well, tell me a
saints.
saint that wasn't born a saint.
I could tell you about Saint Augustine.
He wasn't born a saint.
He was not born a saint.
What was he born?
He was born a baby. Lucy, you need to laugh. You need to laugh, Lucy. I'm going to tell you something that this little girl told me. All right? She said, you know what, Sister Grace? And I was talking to her. She said, one day, God said to Moses, Moses, I'm God. And Moses said, no way. And God said, Yahweh. See, Lucy, that's better when you're laughing. That's better when you're laughing. Yahweh. Wasn't that funny?
So Saint Augustine wasn't born a saint?
No, Saint Augustine was born a saint. He was actually a very. I have something under my desk. He was actually a big, big sinner.
Really?
Yeah, you know, and so
Who else do
there's
you know?
many. Mary Magdalene. Do you remember? Do you remember the adulteress? And they were gonna throw stones at her.
Yeah.
Saint Mary Magdalene, and she was the first. I mean, she was the only one to stay, to remain at the cross, at the bottom of the cross with Jesus, and
Yeah,
Saint
at the foot
John,
of the
at the, at the foot of the cross. Sorry, I got my foot stuck in my mouth. With Jesus, and then she was there when, you know, when he in his resurrection
Yeah,
in the
that's
tomb.
right.
So there's
So
so
they
many
weren't born
saints.
like that. They also had defects.
Saint Teresa of Avila, Doctor of the Church, Saint John of the Cross, Saint Margaret of Cortona.
Oh, I know her story.
Ooh, I'll tell you about that. We'll talk about that again, but I
Yeah.
mean, she was a big sinner.
Really?
But God was able to make those big sinners into great saints.
So he could do it with me.
You know what?
What?
If I'm going to tell you a story, and listen up. I don't know if Sister Karen already told you this story, but I'm going to tell you a story about Michelangelo.
The painter?
Yes, the great artist. Where was he from?
Sweden?
No, you're still in the right vicinity in Europe. but he was from Italy.
Ah.
Okay, so one day,
All the saints are from Italy.
no, not all of the saints. You know what? You're right, though. There's a lot of saints in Europe. We need, saints today here
Yeah.
in the United States. We need to be saints, Lucy,
I know.
right?
It's hard.
But that's what God, he expects from us, and he's given us the grace to be one. But I'm going to tell you the story about Michelangelo. So one day, they were walking there in one of the gardens there in
In Italy?
And so, you know how guys are when they start walking to the other, they're probably like having man talk or whatever, guy talk. And then they're walking around. And as he's an artist, maybe he was talking about a painting or something. Or,
Yeah, he's
I don't know if you know people.
I'm doing a painting. I did like 5 paintings in 2 seconds today.
People who are very artsy, they're just, everything they see, there's art here, and they look around. And you know what, Lucy?
What?
He was walking along with 2 of his friends, so they must have been speaking Italian. I don't know how to speak Italian, but I can.
Mamma mia.
Yeah, maybe he said "Mamma mia," but pizzeria,
Margarita.
pizzeria,
Mama Margarita.
spaghetti. That's the only words I know.
Spaghetti. Papa.
Ravioli.
Ravioli.
No, he didn't say that, but he probably, at this moment while he was walking, he said,
Doing
"Mamma mia,
painting."
Mamma mia." And he pointed not over there, but he pointed and he said, "I see an angel. I see an angel."
A real angel? The Hebrew prophet said, I see an angel-y.
I don't know how to say that. Very close, Lucy. I think you should take Italian. You have a gift for.
I see an angel-y.
I was gonna say languages, yes. So he says, "I see an angel," and his friends were like,
Where's the angel?
they looked at him and they said, "Michelangelo."
Michelangelo. Where's the angel?
We did this. They're saying that he's lost his nuts and bolts. He's gone mad. He's crazy. He wants to.
There's no angel around here.
Yeah, he said, "What angel is he looking at?" They said, "I see an angel. I see an angel."
Angel-y. Say angel-y.
Oh, I see an Angeli. I see an Angeli.
Angel-y. Yeah.
That's my sister's middle name. But anyway, you know.
I know a girl called Angela. She was Mary in the Christmas play.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He saw. They were all like, "Okay, what's he pointing at?" All they saw there was this big piece of marble. A big piece of marble. Do you know what marble is? It's that hard stone
Yeah, I know.
that they
White.
make. Yes.
Sometimes.
And he saw there's an angel, an Angeli, an Angeli. They said, and Michelangelo, he lost his mind. He's crazy, crazy, crazy. Can you imagine? They're saying, what's he seeing? Oh, he's
I only see
hallucinating.
marble.
He's going crazy.
I only see marbly.
Yeah, they said he must have. He must be drunk. He's hallucinating. What's wrong with him? So, he said, "I see an angel."
Did
And
he
they-
really see an angel?
Well, listen to what happened. He saw a marble. Remember, Michelangelo was
An artist?
an artist.
From
So I'm
Italy?
sure at the end of the day, his 2 pals, they ran back. They didn't run back. They went home. They had things to do. And he took that marble. He said, "An angel, an angel." He went back, and artists, they have their instruments,
Yeah.
when they want to make a painting. What does Sister Karen use?
Paintbrush?
Yep, she takes her paintbrush. I've seen her paint, right? She takes her paint, and Sister Karen looks at the whole entire board and she goes like
I
that.
know of one person that, to do art, they got like a paint in their paintbrush and they just splash it on the wall.
And then that's
What did he do with the marble?
He took his chisel and his hammer and he went to the marble and he started going like this. Here, I'll pretend this is the hammer. All around the marble.
Really?
And he kept doing it for days. And then
wait
all of a
so much.
sudden, he was chipping off this the rough part of the marble stone. It started to take form, started to take shape. And you know what became of that marble stone?
What?
A statue of a lovely, beautiful white angel.
So there was an angel there. He made it into an angel. He made that big piece of marble into a beautiful angel.
You see? Well, there's a lesson to be learned here, Lucy.
What?
Michelangelo was a great artist, and he did that with that piece of marble when people thought he was nuts. But God is a great sculptor.
What do you mean?
He can shape us. He created us. He can do anything. You
He's
know,
an artist, right?
he's the greatest artist. I mean, if you look at all of his creation and you read about the saints, who could do that magnificent work in all of those souls? Only God.
God, right?
But the important thing here is, Lucy, is that we let him.
that we can let him.
If we let him do his work, he can complete it. He says it, I think, in Philippians, God will complete the work he began in us.
How can we let him do his work in us?
Well, just as I was going to say Saint Michael. What am I thinking?
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo. He said, the angel, or how was it? Angelo. I think it's Angelo. That's how you say angel. He was saying, I saw the angel there, but he had to get the instruments to do that. And you know what? He took the chisel. And if the chisel were to rebel,
If the chisel said, no, don't use me.
don't use me. I don't wanna work on that.
With you.
Then
You couldn't have made the angel.
he wouldn't have made. They're very good, Lucy. God needs our collaboration. And
Collaboration is to work with him.
yes, it's to work with God. You know, we
He
have
has
to
little
let him.
chisels.
We have to let him do it. You know, they said many times, life is. Oh well, I was going to tell you another joke, but I'll tell you another time. But that we have to let God do His work.
Yeah, that's true.
You know why, Lucy? Because if we want to be great saints, we just
have to do
to.
the commandments.
We have to fulfill God's commandments, and we need to pray, because God will tell us, you know, what we need to do so that we become great saints, and it's possible for you and for me because God can't lie.
Hey,
He's
thanks,
only
Sister
truth.
Grace. Now I feel better. When I came here today, I was just like, I'm only staying 2 minutes. I'm telling her I can't be saved. This whole holy thing is just not for me.
Well, you see, God is a great sculptor. You know that, Lucy? And if we let him, He can make of us a work
Big works
of art that is worthy of heaven.
Thank you, Sister
But we can't
Grace.
rebel, so He can start taking away those
Bad defects that we have.
bad defects, the bad humor,
Yeah.
the sins, if we let Him.
Okay, Sister
Okay,
Grace.
so we just have to be docile, and we have to let God do whatever He wants so He can make a great, beautiful, even more beautiful than the angel.
Okay, Sister Grace.
Okay?
Thank you.
All right, God bless you, Lucy.
Bye, Sister Grace. You so teared me up.
Lucy, it's time to go, Lucy. The bell has gone, Lucy. It's time to go home. Lucy, it's time to go, Lucy. The bus is here, Lucy. It's time to go home. It's been great fun this time with you. We hope to see you
All
soon
right,
again.
God bless you, Lucy. Thanks for stopping by.